We're going to be getting into this Overlord, man. I'm 2 episodes behind. The newest episode came out today. So we're going to be watching episodes 2 and 3 of season 4. The end of the previous episode left off with like Ainz talking about like how he wants to build a kingdom where humans and pretty much everyone, I guess, like any race or whatever, kind of like some Rimuru shit where everyone can come and be at peace with one another. But it's going to be interesting to see kind of where that goes, because we know how the other beings are and what they want in like world domination and all this shit. So it's going to be interesting. And even some of the things I was pointing out in the premiere, like the direction seems like they're trying to go. I'm really curious to see how the rest of this season and beyond is going to play out. So yes, Overlord, we're going to start with episode 2 here of season 4. Let's hop right into it. We're good. We're good. They start off in the bed again. And I really like her so far. What is her name? Fifth, I think, or Fifth, something like that. What? She's like trying to stop. Like, how you're not gonna stop him? I mean, if he wants to look out the window, I mean, my man's gonna look out the window. But it's like she's trying to. If they're gonna see you, hello, or there's something else going on, maybe. She cracks me up. She cracks me up already, man. Yeah, you don't maybe want to throw a wrench in the plans potentially now, but that's what she was getting all like that for. Oh, let's go. We got the OP, which I'm gonna be honest, I've already heard it. I couldn't resist, but you know, Ox T greatness, man. Oh, Brain and Climb. Oh, look who it is. Look who, yeah. They would show her smiling like that, bro. Oh, who the heck is that? That was definitely a new character. I mean, even before this season started, I was like, okay, we're gonna have new characters here, like from the trailers and whatnot. Okay, we know them. Familiar with them, but not all of them that they just show there. Oh, I cannot wait for this fight. Shaltir, turn this shit up. Is that a Gundam? Oh, that cut was a little clean. I'll give him that. That was like Brain and Kakutis, right? Or however you say it, his damn name. The squad. They show Pandora's actor at last. I love that too. Yeah, I was like, it was kind of low. I was like, we gotta turn that shit up. Oh man, we were just talking about her too, and they start the episode off with her. Well, after the OP. Princess Renner. There's Climb. And Evil Eye, right? Man, getting reacquainted with the characters, there's a lot. There's a lot. I talked about this in episode 1. There's a lot of characters. She's awesome. We love her. That's like the orphanage. Now, is this a different orphanage or the same one? Because I remember Ainz was talking about that in the previous episode, what he was setting up. And she puts on a good, she puts on a good face for it, right? Yeah, if they have like potential or they're talented or something. There's a lot of characters with some twisted hearts in this series, man. That's for damn sure. From Brain. Oh, trying to find a swordsman. Nice show. Yeah, I bet. Very interested. Damn. Evil Eye. Shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And she's like leaned over at him like this, like right on his lap, napping together. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I kind of miss. I miss these like some of these characters so much, dude. Because Climb like grew on me a lot. Like Gazif, obviously Brain. I like the content we have with them. Evil Eye is like a lot of people really like her, and rightfully so. Man, man, shaking. Yeah, I was just putting that out. Like he's a man. Hello, you're around that area. Lord Momon. Yeah, Lord Momon. Yeah. That's like I know I talked about it in the previous episode, but I just love that dynamic that they have in this series with how they make Momon come across, but then Ainz, what he's trying to do. But it's perfect how he utilizes Momon. Could you kill the Sorcerer King? No. No. What is Red? What is Redder thinking, man? What is going on in that mind of hers, bro? I'm gonna be honest, Prince Zanuck. I was not expecting him to sound like that. I, I was thinking of like the little noble dude from like Mushoku Tensei that sounds like like how he sounds. I don't know. I just thought he was gonna sound similar. Or he just sounds like a runt, you know, just like a like he's a little shithead. So is this kind of who they have slotting in? I probably could have guessed that. I didn't remember if we were like supposed to that it was her brother, but I probably could have guessed it anyway. It's like, wasn't he exactly just talking about that? He's like, what? They're coming here? Is he not? He's like, it seems like he was not expecting that. Well, wasn't it? Ainz is sending Albedo, right? That's who he was. He gave her like the permission. I think that's what we saw in the previous episode. Huh? I was like, yeah, her doing that? No, that's not gonna happen. Brain, brain. What's up, man? It just pains me though, cause that was the trio. It was Brain, Climb, and Gazef, man. And now Gazef's he's not around. Oh yeah, this dude's new. I do not remember this guy. Seek life when facing death. This is like the old man, the sensei of wisdom. He's up to 6 now. Yeah, that is that improvement. That's what his name is. Oh, okay, okay. Someone to inherit Gazev's position. Is that why he's doing the orphanage thing with the? I guess that's why he's doing it. Trying to find like a swordsman. That's exactly what he just said there. Even then, it's not good. It's not gonna be enough, man. But you can kind of see how they're trying to move forward, or what some of them are trying to do to combat him in any way. Like, really, they're, I wouldn't say grasping at straws, but it's still kind of cool to see how these other people are. Got the CGI, of course. As for my name, wait. But wait, this is just what we are. Sir Cavalier. Look how they like set up their entrance though here, like with the magic and all that. So this has to be Albedo, right? The flaming horses and yeah. Yeah. Yo, look how Albedo came up in here, man. I'm loving the attire. Oh, this is gonna be really interesting though. Oh man. To say the least. Is that Matsuoka? Yeah, it definitely is. That's definitely Kirito's VA. Damn, the queen. The queen. This man's this man's in love. Love at first sight. Then he had an expression like that. Like, what you about to do, bro? I mean, he not gonna be able to do anything, but this man's just walking through everyone like nothing else even matters right now besides her. Phillip. Phillip. That's what I was gonna do, man. He had other plans. He has other plans on his own. If they did, I was gonna say, yeah, if this man somehow set it up to where they had better relations with the Sorcerer Kingdom, that's what you want. They killed your brother. Like he said, that don't even matter. I don't even care about that. He's thinking like big picture though, I guess. It kind of makes sense why he'd want to do that, right? But yeah, it's if they do get buddy buddy with the Sorcerer Kingdom, the other nations or whatever may look at, or their allies may be like, well, what's up with this? Man, man went like this. This man really thinks he can outsmart Ainz. I mean, not even Ainz, but who he has under him. Like, come on, man. Like, we know, us the viewer know, but for them, it's like they really think they can do this. Is this one Albedo? Or is he talking about a different lady? Oh, he's talking about someone else. Filma. Have not heard of Filma. I've not heard of this lady. I don't think, at least. Is that her? Have we saw her before? I don't. Yo, she got it good. She kind of got it going. I mean, how am I supposed? I don't. How am I supposed to remember her? I mean, come on, cut me some slack. I mean, with a series like this, jeez. Oh, it was purple? I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell it was like purplish or because it was like dark. I don't know, it was like the lighting or something. I couldn't even tell. This man. This man a fiend, bro, for Albedo. But she got him probably right where she wants him. She literally has him around her finger already. It's like there is hope. This is possible for me. Jeez, the way he grabbed her right there. She is not gonna go for that. She's not gonna go for that. Oh, I thought she was gonna have. Oh, maybe because there's like all these people here, but this is a feeding ground. You don't. You can't. Look how she. Yeah. Oh yeah, because she is. I mean, she has to be with Albedo, right, or with them. I mean, this man gonna end up dead or something, bro. Yeah, I was like wondering she didn't have like a reaction like that or something. There, now it's coming out. Now it's coming out. Oh. Yeah, so they're literally just they're using them to their, I mean, for their benefit. They're gonna get whatever they can out of these nobles. There's like other people in here. Have all these smuggled goods. Are these like other nobles or something, or other people in there? Oh, we're not gonna get the ED visuals. Dang. Oh, okay. We do get some of the ED visuals. Ooh. And the ED visuals always be hidden for Overlord, man. Oh, yeah, that's fire. Isn't this the? It sounds like the girl from Myth and Royd. ED scene, yeah, for sure. Hold up. Reward. Oh, is that for like the orphanage? Yeah, so we got her. We got like these other nobles. I mean, man. Pandora's box. I don't even know if this is like something else or whatever, but tell me more about your puppy. These two are not good together, man. Oh boy, they're both insane. They're both crazy. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, but just those two, it's just like, oh boy, you better watch out. But I mean, a lot of I mean that's Overlord for you, but just a lot of noble kind of talk going on, political moves. Obviously, I figured it was gonna be pretty interesting no matter what with Albedo coming here, right? But that dude who was when he touched her, I was like, okay, I'm surprised. Like she didn't. I'm actually very surprised that she didn't do anything at that moment, but she really held out. Because I mean, if she would have done something, potentially it could have ruined their plans. I guess like if she would have just spazzed out right there, but she, we saw what she did and how she was talking shit and whatnot. But yeah. So this episode, it was good to see Renner. It was good to see Evil Eye. We saw Brain. We saw who else did we see? We saw, I think, Tina. We saw a lot of familiar faces, but there are also obviously some new faces too, like Phillip and even the old man who was like teaching Brain or whatever. So there's probably even more than that I'm just, a lot of characters that they're throwing into the mix even more so, which is just Overlord. And that's the vibe I got from even the first episode. It seems like they're going to continue to expand the world and we're going to see a lot more characters and whatnot. So yeah, this was a good episode, I would say. I am curious if anything is actually going to come out of the orphanage situation and what they're doing with that. Because they actually did talk about that quite a bit in this episode. So both with Brain and then also both with Renner and that helping Ainz, because because Ainz has that, and he also has what he's doing with like the Adventurers Guild and whatnot. So so yeah, I enjoyed what we had here for the most part. The Sorcerer Kingdom, Ainz, and whoever he has under him, they continue to make moves trying to get out here. So all right, we're gonna hop right into episode 3 now, guys. Let's get right into it. Not wasting any time. Oh, they started off with the title. Are we not gonna have the OP? Oh yeah, we're not. Extra content. Speaking of Shaltier, we still haven't saw her. Still haven't saw her yet. Besides in the OP. Ainz making sure she's set. Is she even listening? Is she even listening to him? I don't think she is. She was not listening at all. We haven't saw Debbie or either. I mean, come on, man. Where's my boy at? Where's Shaltier at? Like, let's see him at least. Let's check in on him. I mean, I'm sure they're doing fine, but cool. That's what she was thinking the whole time, bro. Look at her hair too. I need it too. I need a kiss after that dude touched me. I really need a kiss. Wait. Oh, he gave her one though. I thought he was maybe gonna lean in and whisper something to her or something, but she's like, I got something out of that. I was not. Damn. Hey, you saw that though. It was like some general human emotion here or something, or whatever you want to say. Aw. Aw. Oh, this is before this is before he sent her out. Okay. I guess it makes sense. I didn't know if they were actually going to somewhere else, like after the fact, like they skipped ahead or something, but this is when she so she was on cloud 9 before going there, and then that dude touched her and she's like, shit, this little it's so nasty. My body's ruined now. Deep within the Slane Theocracy. We haven't heard that name in a minute. Well, because it's been years since the previous season, but these guys still out here though. they always out here. It feels like we're always hearing about them. So these are all the cardinals. Their names too are something else. these just sound like very sophisticated names. Don't they? Thousand Leagues Astrologer. Her words. Okay, so it's a girl, the woman. They got some intel. God kid. Okay. Who are they? Who are these? Who are those two? Or that just an example? They got some godkin. Yeah. Shook her to the core. Yeah, I mean, pretty much like a god. And the Empire take over the kingdom. Jesus. I mean, there's just so much here. I mean, my goodness. Ding, ding, ding. Man, they're literally discussing like everything, talking about everything. Well, that's wrong. But that is what's happening. The most highly unlikely scenario is the one that's actually happening. Man, yeah, a lot of this terminology, a lot of these things they're talking about, I do not. I mean, my goodness, I do not remember. It's like they're spitballing so much terminology that it's like, geez, it's been years, man. Like, my goodness. I mean, some of it could be new, to be fair, but and they transition to Jerkniv of the Empire. Mm. Man got hair falling out. Jeez, really stressing. They're all like, okay, we're out of here. We're done. After that, after what happened there. Mm. Okay, I remember this guy. I remember this guy. Another familiar face. We're seeing some familiar faces back. That dude's like, I like. It seemed like he was liking his expression though. I don't know. This man was cheesing. This man, yeah, this man is stressing, bro. I mean, we saw it. This man. Oh yeah, Fluter got destroyed to say the least. Man was like a fly. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so this is tell us how you really feel. This is how he's really feeling. This is what's really going through his mind. Just shakes it off like more hair. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Very. But even that, but the Slane Theocracy were already thinking, or they were already talking about them kind of pulling strings to use the Empire to fight Ainz or take or invade them. So these are definitely new characters. I do not recognize any of them. This group. Strongest team in the Empire. Interesting bunch here, for sure. He's about to bust out into a song. It did actually sound like that, like the where his voice was going. Long. Healer. Okay. Wow, they got a very like diverse group here. This is the Coliseum. This is where we're gonna see that that fight from the OP. There might be a couple fights going down in here, but Ainz and whoever he was taking on in the OP. Knock off Gilgamesh. I feel like I remember when he was first introduced, people were saying that. Okay. He was about to swing down to it. It's like the noise. It's like, dunk. Yeah, this man was about to go like all out to. Yeah, no thanks. I'm with him. No interest at all. Yeah, if you think that's enough, man, I mean, we haven't saw shit from them yet, to be fair, but the Warrior King. Peaceful in comparison to, yeah, this is peaceful in comparison to that. Yeah. Okay, okay. Inquiry from the Theocracy. Yeah, if they're not, I guess it would make sense for on their end. As he has all the paperwork out and like the letters, the notes, and it's like the timing here. The Warrior Kings match. They said he was here. Strongest in history. This has to be the guy that we saw Ainz fighting in the OP, right? Ainz has to be here, right? If the Warrior King is coming out, and if that's who I think it is in the a war troll, strongest entity in the Empire, we might see Ainz here. It's like each time he's about to like conduct some more business or get into more business matters, like he gets interrupted. There he is. There he is. Nobody was expecting that shit. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I was like, if they're bringing out this king, dude, this warrior king or whatever, like this has to be Ainz coming out here too. Or yours. Is it your trap? Then he says, I'm in a panic. That just kind of makes it seem like you laid this trap yourself, although it's not. Wait, does this man just come up here? Is he just floated up here? Yeah. Yo, look at the fit too. Oh boy. That laugh too, though. He's like, he's just a step ahead. And I'm not surprised. I don't think any of us are surprised. Test of loyalty, yeah. Ooh, they're just gonna dip out of here. Or try to dip out of here. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to y'all. Now that they've left, that they're out of the room, he's like, yeah, I'm all right, yeah. Does not look bad. It looks bad for on his part. It does, no matter what. Now there's trust issues there. I mean, they already kind of were, but man, if only they could see what Ainz is actually trying to build, though. Now, granted, his methods have, from their perspective, his methods have been, yeah, but the kingdom he's trying to build, I think they would actually, like, people would appreciate or like that. At least how it sounds from Ainz, his own words. That may be in it for them, too, if they were to actually watch. But are they going to do that? And from Jerkniv's perspective, he was thinking that they were like maybe his only hope, like his next biggest thing he could use. Yeah, this is who we saw in the OP. God, it's like it's not even gonna matter. Although they gassed the Warrior King up a lot, but it's Ainz we're talking about here. But I'm curious how Ainz is gonna go about, like what he's gonna specifically do in this fight. Maybe that's different or something, or he pulls out something else. Who knows? Oh, now we're gonna get to see all the ED visuals, like with all the characters. Ooh, I really like that one. I really like that one. And it's really because, like, the blues. Blues my favorite. Oh, the Demiurge one is fire, too. Yeah, so we saw these ones in the previous episode. I love the OP and ED for this. I mean, Overlord OPs and EDs don't be missing, so it's not even, like, a surprise to me, but... All right, so it definitely got a bit tense there at the end of the episode for sure, with Ainz showing up, which I figured it kind of just made sense at one point, especially when they brought up that Warrior King and all that. We kind of assumed Ainz was gonna pop up there, but yeah, not really looking so good for Jerkniv, and I mean, really the Slane Theocracy. I mean, I don't know. Their plan was to use the Empire but then like Jerkniv's plan was to use the Slane Theocracy to combat or that was like his next idea, I guess, was to use which I don't know if that's really necessarily gonna happen now, if that's gonna go through or however that's going to play out. I'm not really sure, but the first half of the episode was a lot of the Slane Theocracy, the Cardinals, and whatever, talking about a whole lot of shit. I mean, they're bringing up things from the past. They're probably bringing up some new things. I mean, there's a lot of like terminology, a lot of terms they're, bringing up. I'm just like, wow. Yeah, maybe a rewatch of the previous 3 seasons would have been nice for some of these things, but I feel like either way, even if I did rewatch the first 3 seasons, this adaptation I know is not a perfect adaptation at all. Like, it's not even close to perfect. So there's probably still things I would not even be able to grasp or pick up on. But it is what it is. I still can get the general kind of idea on what is going on with this season so far. But obviously that's kind of stuff would help, which is why, I mean, you can probably see them back there. I got the novels, so I am gonna read at some point. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. I'm still enjoying the content here, though. I don't know how this adaptation has been so far for this season, but I'm really excited for however this is about to play out with Ainz and the Warrior King. Now, I'm not worried about Ainz like losing, but I mean, maybe he loses, but he tries. If he does lose, it would be for a political gain or to advance the kingdom, right? So we'll see what he does. I'm actually really kind of curious to see how it's all gonna play out. But solid episode here, though. I know some people may, but if you're into Overlord by this point, you should already know like there's gonna be stuff like what we saw in this episode, because a lot of people will say like, oh, it's a lot of talk no jutsu or whatever at the beginning with like the Slane Theocracy and whatnot. But I mean, I feel like that's something that sets Overlord apart from a lot of other isekai, a lot of other series like this, is kind of how they set up the world and the different kingdoms and how they all intertwine and how everyone's making moves or trying to make moves. So yeah, there's a lot. There definitely is. So I mean, what could you do?